Alberto Mozo's BIP Computer Building, completed in 2007, is located in Santiago, Chile. The main building components used are laminated wood, pine, glass and precast concrete. He chose 9 by 34.2 centimeters because it reduced the amount of wood waste created during the cutting process. These wood pieces were used in all of the building's beams and pillars, also found in the highlight of the building, a curving wooden staircase. Santiago has a moderate climate that has relatively hot and dry summers, November to March, and winter months, June to August, are humid and have cold mornings. The average temperatures in the summer are 50 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit and winter temperatures are 35 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. In an attempt to maximize the flexibility of the actual building, the architect eliminated all interior partitions and the only structure is the crisscrossing wooden columns that can be seen as a type of spatial segmentation. Mozo is very concerned with the sustainability of the building. Mozo refers to a concept that he calls transitivity. This idea is that not only can the building be easily disassembled, moved and reassembled in a different location, but Mozo also stated that the laminated wood beams can even be transformed into doors and that door can become a table, so they are reused in different ways. Mozo chose 9 by 34.2 centimeters for all the wood pieces in the building, its beams and pillars. The reason for selecting these specific beam and pillar sizes meant that not only was there less waste in the cutting process but also everything was uniform and therefore meant that the building could easily be constructed by unskilled workers and in a very short amount of time, 1 day per wall and 9 days for the entire structure. One final important thing to note about the wooden elements is that they belong to a type of wood that comes from a renewable forest. The building process starts with connecting the uniform pillars as each wall was assembled on the ground and then raised into place. Since the north facade is almost entirely covered, the major consideration is the east and west facades. Mozo came up with a very innovative way of dealing with both the heat that would be brought in through these windows as well as the glare, since this building was designed for a computer company. Mozo used laminated glass with a middle layer that refers to as Napa. This Napa layer is a fiber used in bed covers and jackets. Mozo states that this Napa layer gives the wall a translucent white appearance that not only reduces heat but also helps reduce the glare from the sun on the computer monitors. The building floors consist of 24 square-inch precast concrete pavers, which provides a thermal mass that slows temperature change and reduces the amount of energy needed to both heat and cool the building. As can be seen in the site plan and elevations, the north facade, which would be treated like our south facade since it's located in the southern hemisphere, is protected by the laminated wood roof, which wraps from the south facade, over the roof, and down the north facade. Since the north facade is almost entirely covered, the major consideration for heat and glare was the east and west facades.